Want to speak real Polish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at polishpod101.com.
Want to finally start speaking in your target language? In this guide, you'll discover the top 7 ways to practice speaking on your own with our lessons. Let's begin. Number 1, shadowing. Shadowing is a proven learning technique where all you do is repeat what you hear in order to practice speaking. So, access any audio or video lesson on the site and press the play button to start. Then, as you listen or watch, just repeat the conversations. Or, even easier, read along out loud with the dialogue section. The script is right there in front of you. With our lessons, you can master entire conversations, just like that. Number 2, read out loud. I just mentioned it, but reading out loud is another powerful tactic and deserves its own mention. With every lesson, you get written transcripts and translations. So, as you play the lesson, read the dialogue out loud as you hear it. Why? By reading out loud, you're also practicing your speaking skills. You can do this with the lesson notes, the lesson transcript, or the dialogue tool. With the dialogue tool, you can listen to each line again and again, and repeat out loud until you master them all. Number 3, speed up your reading to speed up your speaking. Being able to speak without thinking is a sign of language mastery. If you're talking to a native and can respond quickly, they'll assume that you're fairly fluent. How can you do this? When you read out loud, try increasing your speed a little bit every time. So, start by reading with the dialogue tool. If you're like most learners, you'll read the first line slowly. That's because you're still getting used to the words, which is okay. Reread it. On your second try, you know most of the words, and you'll read a little faster. Reread it again. On your third try, you'll be even faster, at a native speaker's speed. And being able to read these phrases out loud and fast will help you speak fast. Number 4, record and compare yourself with native speakers. In order to sound like a native speaker, you must imitate native speakers. So here's how. Access the voice recorder, which is in the dialogue study tool in every lesson. Click on the microphone icon. Listen to the native speaker's audio, and then record yourself. You can then compare the 2 recordings side by side, and practice and try again and again until you perfect your pronunciation. Number 5, get feedback from our Premium Plus teacher. If you're learning by yourself and don't have access to real teachers, then you can always get feedback from our Premium Plus teachers. With the My Teacher tool, you can record yourself speaking and send the audio file to the teacher. They'll review it and tell you what to improve and how. That's it. Number 6, level up your speaking with Premium Plus assignments. With Premium Plus, you can also get assignments that cover reading, writing, listening, and even speaking from your teacher. These assignments can be tailored to your goals and needs. You get a new one every week, or anytime you're ready for a new one. Number 7, get even more lessons in the lesson library. If you want even more lessons on speaking and conversations, visit our lesson library and under Category, choose Conversation. You'll get all of the pathways and lessons that are focused on speaking. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hello everyone and welcome to Polish Top Words series. My name is Marzena and today we will learn 15 favorite words chosen by fans. So let's start. Chrząszcz, beetle. So the first word is, and I promise you this is the most difficult word you will ever learn in Polish, as for the pronunciation, is chrząszcz. I will just say it again. Chrząszcz, which means beetle. Yeah, so we use it a lot for tongue twisters. Like, for example, a very famous one is chrząszcz brzmi w Szczecinie, w Szczebrzeszynie, which means beetle sounds in the reeds in a town called Szczebrzeszyn, which makes it even more difficult to say. Chrząszcz brzmi w trzcinie w Szczebrzeszynie. Ah, yeah, that was correct. Córka, daughter. Córka. Córka means daughter. And if you want to say like your little daughter, you can say córeczka, which is a bit sweeter way of calling your daughter. If your daughter is studying Polish, you can say moja córka uczy się polskiego, which means my daughter is learning Polish. Cześć. Hello. Cześć, which basically means hello. And for example, if you meet your friend, you can say cześć, jak się masz? Hi, hello. Hi, how are you? Cześć, jak się masz? Just be prepared to hear the very, very long answer for the part how are you. Ile to kosztuje? How much is this? Ile to kosztuje? How much is this? So you go to a shop and you see an item and there is no price tag, which still can be pretty common. And you want to ask, how much is this? You just say, ile to kosztuje? And a good answer for that would be, for example, 35 złotych i 20 groszy, which means 35 zloci and 20 groszy. Kochać, to love. Kochać. That one is very good for Valentine's Day. So kochać means to love. And for example, you love your sweetheart, but sometimes you don't really understand this person. So you can say like, kocham cię, ale czasem cię nie rozumiem. Which means I love you, but sometimes I don't understand you. Kolega, friend. Kolega. Kolega means a friend. Now there's a very funny thing in Polish because we have another word. It's przyjaciel. We translate przyjaciel as a friend as well. But przyjaciel is a better friend. Kolega, it can be used as colleague in English, so it doesn't have to be very close friend. And it's always about guys. For a girl, you would say koleżanka. So kolega for guys and koleżanka for girls. If you want to introduce somebody and say still that this person is your very, very good friend, you can say, to jest mój najlepszy kolega. This is my best friend. And if this friend happens to be a girl, you can say, to jest moja najlepsza koleżanka. Niespodzianka. Surprise. Niespodzianka. Niespodzianka means a surprise, and this noun is actually very, very funny because it comes from two different words. So nie, which is basically a negation, means no, and spodzianka, it's from spodziewać się, which means to expect something. So it's like not expecting something or something that is not expected, which basically gives you a surprise. For example, imagine that you are in this long-distance relationship with your girlfriend, and then she doesn't say anything and she just comes to you with no notice, and you open the door and you're very surprised to see her there, and then you say, a to mi zrobiłaś niespodziankę. Oh, you sure surprised me. Polska, Poland. Polska. Polska means, well, Poland. So if you want to say that Poland is in Central Europe, you can say Polska leży w Europie Centralnej. Spać. Sleep. Okay, so the next word is spać, which means to sleep. And for example, when you meet your friend in the morning and you want to ask, like, did you sleep well? In Polish, we would say wyspałaś się, if that's a girl, or wyspałeś się, if that's a guy. I know that this wyspałaś się doesn't really sound like spać because we attach wy in front of it, but it actually is the same verb. Again, for a girl, you can say wyspałaś się, did you sleep well? Or for a guy, wyspałeś się. Super. Awesome. Super. Awesome. Let's say you found out that your best friends are dating and you are so happy and you say like, super, to kiedy ślub? Awesome. So when is the wedding? Szczęśliwy. Happy. Okay, so the next word is szczęśliwy, which basically means happy. Well, let's go back to this Valentine's Day, and when you are with your sweetheart and you want to say how happy you are with him, you can say, jestem z tobą bardzo szczęśliwa, which means I'm very happy with you. And this is something that a girl would say. If you're a guy, you just have to change this last part. Szczęśliwa, szczęśliwy. Pływać, to swim. Pływać. Pływać means to swim. If you go to the seaside with your friends and you want to tell them, I'm not so good at swimming, so please watch me. And before something happens, you just say, nie umiem dobrze pływać, which literally means I can't swim well. Zdrowy, healthy. Zdrowy. Zdrowy means healthy. And there is this very common Polish saying that you can use. It's w zdrowym ciele, zdrowy duch, which means in a healthy body, a healthy mind. Oczywiście, of course. Oczywiście. Oczywiście means of course. Actually, a lot of my friends who are learning Polish, they say that this one is their favorite. And if somebody asks you for a favor and you want to say, but of course I will do it for you, no problem, of course, you can say, ależ oczywiście, but of course. Do zobaczenia później. See you later. Do zobaczenia później. And it means see you later. When you are going back home, you want to say bye to your friends, coworkers, classmates, or anybody else, you can say, no to do zobaczenia później. Well, see you later. Thank you for watching 15 favorite words chosen by fans. My name is Marzena, and if you like this video, please leave a comment and give us thumbs up. And if you want more videos or more vocabulary, please go to polishpod101.com. See you later! Hello everyone and welcome to Polish Top Words. So, my name is Marzena and today we will learn 10 hardest words to pronounce in Polish. So, are you ready? Let's go! Drożdżówka, yeast cake. Drożdżówka, yeast cake. So, if you've ever been in Poland, you probably saw those deliciously looking cakes or like buns. And that's actually what drożdżówka is. We have it with marmalade, we have it with poppy seed, we have it with cheese, anything you can imagine basically. And they're delicious, so everybody remembers it from like when they were children and eating it almost every day and not getting fatter. So for example, if you like this one with poppy seed, you can say uwielbiam drożdżówki z makiem, which means I love the yeast bun with poppy seeds. Dziękuję, thank you. Dziękuję. Dziękuję is just thank you. Yeah, it's quite difficult to pronounce. Dziękuję. So if you want to say thank you for everything you've done for me, you can say dziękuję za wszystko, co dla mnie zrobiłeś. Thank you for everything you have done for me. Książka, book. Książka. Książka, it's a book. So if you see a book and you are not sure what it is and want to ask like what kind of book is that, what is this book, you just, look at it, you point at it and you say, co to za książka? What is this book? Chrząszcz, beetle. Chrząszcz. I guess this is like, for me, as a native speaker, it is probably one of the hardest words to pronounce, if not the hardest one. And chrząszcz, chrząszcz means beetle. And for example, you can say, widziałeś tego chrząszcza? Have you seen this beetle? Cześć, hello. Cześć. Cześć means hello. And you can use it as hello, and you can use it like as bye-bye. You just use it to your friends or among your friends, among like people of the same age. You don't really use it to elders or people you don't really know. For example, when you come in to a room and you see your friends sitting and doing something and you want to ask them, hi, what are you doing? What are you up to? You can say, cześć, co robisz? Oczywiście. Of course. Oczywiście. Oczywiście means of course. And let's say your friend asks you to do something for him or her and you want to say, of course I will help you. You are a good friend. You can say, oczywiście, że ci pomogę. Przepiękny. Very beautiful. Przepiękny. Przepiękny means very beautiful. It comes from piękny. Piękny means just beautiful. But if you want to say like very beautiful, like really beautiful, we will say przepiękny. Przepiękny. So, for example, you saw this wonderful sunset and you want to say it was very beautiful. You can say zachód słońca był dzisiaj przepiękny. The sunset was very beautiful today. Przerażający. Terrifying. Przerażający. Przerażający means terrifying. And like, you know, horrors movies are. If that actual horror was very terrifying, you can say ten horror jest przerażający. This horror movie is terrifying. Let's watch something different. Przeszczęśliwy. Overly happy. Przeszczęśliwy. Przeszczęśliwy means overly happy, like very happy, like super happy, like you are just really, really, really happy. You can say jestem przeszczęśliwa. That's if you're a girl. Or if you're a guy, you can say jestem przeszczęśliwy, which means I'm overly happy. I'm really happy. Krzyżówka. Crossword. Krzyżówka. Krzyżówka means crossword. Well, let's say you love doing crosswords and your friend is asking you, oh, do you want to do this one with me? And you're like, no, sorry, thank you, I've already done it. You can say, rozwiązałem już tę krzyżówkę. I've already solved this crossword. Thank you for watching 10 hardest words to pronounce in Polish. And my name is Marzena, and if you like this video, please leave comments and give it a thumbs up. And for more videos and more vocabulary, please visit polishpod101.com. So that's all for today. Thank you and see you next time.
Want to speak real Polish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at polishpod101.com.
Hello everybody, my name is Marzena and welcome to Polish Top Words. Today we will learn 10 questions you should know in Polish. So let's start. Jak się nazywasz? What's your name? Jak się nazywasz? What is your name? So if you meet somebody and you ask this person, jak się nazywasz? You may hear an answer like, nazywam się Ania. My name is Ania. Ania is actually a pretty common name in Poland. Or nazywam się Marzena. My name is Marzena. Jak się masz? How are you? Jak się masz means how are you? And you may hear an answer like dobrze, which means good. But actually, probably more often you will hear a very, very long answer and it won't be good. Because in Poland, it is not so common to ask, jak się masz. You do ask that, but you ask that only, people you are very close friends with. And you kind of need to expect a longer answer and that people will actually tell you the truth about their life and what wrong happened in it. And it's usually wrong because Polish people love complaining. So be careful with this one. If you don't have time for a longer talk, just don't ask it. Skąd jesteś? Where are you from? Skąd jesteś? Where are you from? So you may hear this question if somebody notices that you are not from Poland. And for example, if you are from America, you can answer z Ameryki, from America. So basically you just put z and then the country. Kiedy masz urodziny? When is your birthday? And if you make new friends, you may hear a question like, kiedy masz urodziny? Which means, when is your birthday? And a good answer for that would be just giving, the month and day. You don't have to answer in a whole sentence. So you can say, for example, 8 lutego. 8 lutego, which is February 8th. This is actually my birthday. Gdzie mieszkasz? Where do you live? Another question you may hear is gdzie mieszkasz? Gdzie mieszkasz? Gdzie mieszkasz means where do you live? And when you can answer like in details, telling the street, saying the street and everything else, or you can just, say mieszkam w Krakowie, which means I live in Krakow. Gdzie pracujesz? Where do you work? Another question you may hear in Poland is gdzie pracujesz? Where do you work? And it can be about the place or it can be about the company. So, for example, if you don't want to say the company or you are like, reluctant, you just want to say, okay, I work in Krakow, you say pracuję w Krakowie. If you want to say the company, on the other hand, you can just say pracuję w and change Krakow, to the name of a company. Jaki jest twój numer telefonu? What's your phone number? If somebody likes you really much, then they may ask about your phone number, saying, jaki jest twój numer telefonu? What is your phone number? So you can answer that saying, mój numer telefonu to 693 408 896, which means my number is 693 408 896. Just notice that in Polish we usually break it into like groups of 3, and we say not 693, we say 693, which is 693. Gdzie się nauczyłeś polskiego? Where did you learn Polish? Now, because studying Polish it's not so common and you don't actually learn it at school in a lot of countries, you may hear a question, gdzie nauczyłeś się polskiego? Where did you learn Polish? Well, you can answer, for example, w szkole językowej, which means in language school. Czy lubisz polskie jedzenie? Do you like Polish food? Another question you may hear as a foreigner is, of course, do you like Polish food? Which in Polish is, czy lubisz polskie jedzenie? Czy lubisz polskie jedzenie? You can answer whatever you want, like if you like it. If you don't like it, don't feel, like embarrassed and just say it straight, because people will just feed you with Polish food that you don't like. But if you like it, you can say uwielbiam, which means I love it. Kiedy przyjechałeś do Polski? When did you come to Poland? Now, once you come to Poland and you start living there, you will probably hear this one a lot. Kiedy przyjechałeś do Polski? When did you come to Poland? So, if it's like for you 3 years, you can say przyjechałem do Polski 3 lata temu. I came to Poland 3 years ago. And that's all for today. We learned 10 questions you should know in Polish. Thank you for listening. And remember to like this video and to check polishpod101.com. Thank you again and see you next time. Hello everybody, welcome to Top Polish Words. My name is Marzena and today we will learn 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. So let's go! Dziękuję, ale nie jestem Polakiem. Thank you, but I'm not Polish. Dziękuję, ale nie jestem Polakiem. Thank you, but I'm not Polish. So I guess after long years of studying Polish, somebody can mistake you for an actual Polish person, and then you can say, oh, no, thank you, I'm flattered, but I'm not Polish. Dziękuję, ale nie jestem Polakiem. Nauczyłem się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. It took me only a year to become fluent. Nauczyłem się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. Nauczyłem się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. It took me only a year to become fluent. Nauczyłem się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. And if you're a girl, you want to change this nauczyłem się into nauczyłam się. Nauczyłam się mówić płynnie w ciągu zaledwie roku. Będę mówił po polsku jak Polak w 3 lata. I will speak Polish like a Polish person in 3 years. Będę mówił po polsku jak Polak w 3 lata. I will speak Polish like a Polish person in 3 years. That can be a goal for you to achieve and kind of something you can do. So, please try. Good luck. Powodzenia. Uczyłem się polskiego przez 10 lat. I've been learning Polish for 10 years. Another thing that will leave people impressed is saying that you've been learning Polish for a very, very long time. And you can say, uczyłem się polskiego przez 10 lat. I've been learning Polish for 10 years. And remember, if you are a girl, you want to change uczyłem się into uczyłam się. Mogę oglądać polskie filmy bez napisów. I can watch Polish movies without subtitles. Mogę oglądać polskie filmy bez napisów. I can watch Polish movie without subtitles. This is something that will really impress people, and I guess you can achieve it by watching a lot of movies and then studying Polish with polishpod101.com. These two methods combined will lead you to success. Potrafię zapamiętać około 50 nowych polskich słów dziennie. I can memorize around 50 new Polish words a day. Potrafię zapamiętać około 50 nowych polskich słów dziennie. I can memorize around 50 new Polish words a day. That's a kind of achievement, yet, think about it, it's not very difficult to do. So if you try to study with like flashcards from polishpod101.com, you can actually may be able to do it in a very, very short time, go to up to like 50 words, because words are very similar and there are the parts that you already know, and that kind of helps you memorize. So be sure to think about it whenever you're learning a new word. Polski jest fajny i prosty w nauce. Polish is fun and easy to learn. I guess a lot of native speakers think that Polish is very difficult, and it is, so you can amaze them by saying Polski jest fajny i prosty w nauce. Polski jest fajny i prosty w nauce. Polish is fun and easy to learn. Well, I would be amazed if somebody told me that, so please try it out on your Polish friends. Mówię nie tylko po polsku, ale jeszcze w kilku innych językach. Apart from knowing Polish, I can speak a few other languages as well. Another thing that many people find amazing is if you can speak not only Polish but other languages as well. So in that case you can say mówię nie tylko po polsku, ale jeszcze w kilku innych językach. Apart from knowing Polish, I can speak few other languages as well. That's definitely something to amaze your friends. Uczę się polskiego samodzielnie. I'm learning Polish all by myself. Uczę się polskiego samodzielnie. Uczę się polskiego samodzielnie. Which means I'm learning Polish by myself. I'm learning Polish by myself. Polish is a very difficult language to learn, so learning it by yourself is actually very difficult. It requires some time, it requires effort, yet if you can do it, that's really amazing. Go for it. Nie mam najmniejszych problemów z polską ortografią. I have no problems with Polish orthography. So what is the most difficult part in studying Polish? Well, somebody would say it's an aspect, but I guess there is another part that's very difficult, and it's orthography. And actually, orthography is difficult not only to foreigners, it's very difficult to Polish people as well. And we got a lot of people, not even our president can spell some words, so please watch news for that one. So, if you want to impress somebody, you can say, nie mam najmniejszych problemów z polską ortografią. Which means, I have no problems with Polish orthography. That's actually cool. I do have problems with Polish orthography, so I would be impressed. Thank you for watching. This was 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. And did you try any of these? Which one works the best? Please let us know in the comments, and please remember to like this video, and for more words and for more lessons, please visit polishpod101.com. Thank you again, and see you next time. Cześć!
Want to improve reading in your target language? In this guide, you'll discover the top 10 ways to practice reading with our lessons and learning program. Let's begin. Number 1, start a lesson and read along with the lesson notes. With every lesson, you get bonus lesson notes. These give you the lesson in writing, the dialogue, the vocabulary, and the grammar explanations. So, as you listen to a lesson, read along with the lesson notes. By listening and reading along, You hear how each word is pronounced and can easily keep up. Number 2, read with the Dialogue Study Tool. With the Dialogue Study Tool, you get the line-by-line breakdown of a lesson's conversation. You get the text, the translation, the audio, and, if applicable, the romanization, so you can read and listen to each line individually. To practice your reading, reread and review each line until you master it. Then, move on to the next line. You get this feature in every one of our lessons. Number 3, read along with the lesson transcript. You also get transcripts with every lesson. These are word-for-word scripts of everything that was said in the lesson and are completely free to access, so use these to read along. Number 4, download the PDF notes and transcripts. Want to practice reading on your own time? Save the lesson notes and transcripts as PDFs to your device and keep them forever. That way, you can open them up and practice reading at any time. You can also print the PDFs out to keep as physical reading material. Number 5, practice with extensive reading books. Extensive reading is a learning tactic where you read as many books as possible at a level that's easy for you, and you follow these 2 rules. 1, you skip over words you don't know, and 2, you jump to a new book if the current one is boring. The goal is to help you master reading, vocab, and grammar simply by reading a lot without getting stuck on minor words. You can find extensive reading books from absolute beginner level to advanced. These are simple, one-line per page books, and all of the translations are on the lesson page. Simply look for the extensive reading pathways in the lesson library. You can also download these books as PDFs and print them out. Number 6, take your time and read slowly. Whether you're reading with the notes, books, or the dialogue tool, be sure to take your time. Read the lines slowly on the first try, just like a child would when they start learning to read. This is so you can get acquainted with every word. Number 7, then speed up your reading. Once you've read a line slowly and are familiar with the words, start speeding up. Reread that same line a little bit faster on the second try, and then a little faster on the third try. Doing this will help you read faster. Number 8, take the reading comprehension video lessons. These lessons are specifically designed to test your reading skills. You're presented with a real-life scenario, such as reading a sign at the train station, and are tested on the words presented on the screen. Don't worry, you get the answer at the end. And translations are available in the dialogue section. Number 9, get reading assignments from your Premium Plus teacher. You can also get assignments that cover listening, writing, speaking, and even reading from your teacher. These assignments can be tailored to your goals and needs. You get a new one every week, or anytime you're ready for a new one. Number 10, get even more lessons in the lesson library. If you want even more reading lessons, then visit our lesson library and under Category, choose Reading and Writing. You get instant access to all of the pathways and lessons that will help you master all areas of the language, including reading. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. See you next time. Bye! Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.